Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته يا أستاذ.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dear brothers and sisters, inshallah today we will learn lesson number 9, Durusul Lughatul Arabiya, book number 2. In this lesson, we will learn the following: the nasab ending of the sound feminine plurals. In the book 1, we have learned about the sound plurals, and today we will learn its nasab ending, mansoob ending of the sound feminine plurals. Usually we have learned when a noun is mansoob, it take fatha. Kam kitaban. So kitaban is mansoob and taking fatha. But the sound feminine plurals, its ending is different than the other nouns. We have learned earlier that the normal nasab ending of a noun is fatha. If a noun is in a nasab ending, it will take fatha. Fatha, this is a fatha. And kasra we write here down. And dhamma we write there up. And if there is a shadda, we write kasra here, and fatha we write on the shadda. Innal baita, because of the inna. Because of the inna is a harf nasab. The noun following inna will be mansoob. Innal baita. We have learned in the first lesson of this book. Innal baita. Al baita is mansoob because of inna, and it is ismu inna. We have learned that it is ismu inna. Because of inna, it is mansoob and it is taking fatha. Innal baita jadidun. Indeed, the house is new. Then another example, Qara'tul kitaba. Qara'tul kitaba. The book is being read. The book is being read. So book is mansoob here. I read the book. Qara'tul kitaba. I read the book. This is mansoob ending. Now we learn that the nasab ending of a noun in the sound feminine plurals. Form is kasra. Now we learn that the nasab ending of a noun in the sound feminine plural form is kasra instead of fatha. When there is a sound feminine plural and it is mansoob, it will not take fatha, it will take kasra. Ra'aytul abna'a. Ra'aytul abna'a. This is abna'u. This is abna'u. But it is mansoob here and it is taking fatha. Ra'aytul abna'a. I saw the sons. Sons are mansoob here. The sons are mansoob here and it is taking fatha. And the daughters. Wal banati. Wal banati. It is taking kasra. Wal banati. It is not taking fatha because it is sound feminine plural. The daughters. The daughters is also mansoob and the sons are also mansoob. Al abna'a is also mansoob and al banati is also mansoob. but their ending is different. The ending of al-abna'a is with the kasra. Hamza is taking fatah. Hamza is taking fatah. And the ta of the banat taking kasra. And both are mansoob here. Both are in nominative case here. Wal banati, it is not majroor. Until now, we have learned that the kasra is the sign of the majroor. But here, the kasra is the sign of the mansoob for sound feminine plural. In this sentence, both al-abna'a and al-banati are objects. They both are object. Object is maf'ul bihi. We say it maf'ul bihi. Al-abna'a and al-banati are object or maf'ul bihi of the verb. Ra'aytu. Ra'aytu. Ra'aytu, I saw. Ra'aytu, I saw. And so they are both mansoob. Al-banati and al-abna'a both are the mansoob. The noun al-abna'a has a regular kasra ending, a fatah ending. The mansoob ending is fatah, so al-abna'a has a regular fatah ending. But the noun al-banati had the kasra ending. This is kasra. We write it I. It shows kasra with kasra ending because it is sound feminine plural. Al-banati is sound feminine plural, so its ending is kasra because of the sound feminine plurals, which ends in ati. What is the sign of the sound feminine plural? They have ending alif and ta. Ati. Banati. Samawati. Majallati. The feminine, sound feminine ending, a sound feminine plural have ending alif and ta. If there is a sound feminine plural ending with alif and ta, so it is a sign of the sound feminine plural. And when it is mansoob, it will take kasra. Khalaqallahu samawati. Khalaqallahu samawati. Wal arda. Allah has created heavens and the earth. So heaven as-samawati is mansoob here, and wal earth is also mansoob here. But earth ending is fatah and as-samawati ending is kasra. Qara'tul kutuba. I read the book. Wasuhufa and newspaper. Wal majallati and magazine. Al kutuba, this is mansoob. Kutuba is mansoob. This ba is mansoob. Its ending is fatah. Qara'tul kutuba. I read the book. Wasuhufa, the newspaper. Ending is fatah. Wal majallati. It is wal majallati, sound feminine plural, having alif and ta ending. So it will take here kasra. It will take here kasra. It's ending with the kasra. Majallati. I read the book, the newspaper, and the magazine. All are here mansoob. Kutuba is mansoob. Suhufa is mansoob. Majallati is also mansoob here. Next is innal ikhwata wal akhawati fil baiti. Indeed, the brothers and the sisters are at home. Innal ikhwata, because of inna. Inna is a harf nasab. We have learned in the first lesson of this book. Innal ikhwata, the brothers. Ikhwata is mansoob here. This is mansoob. Ikhwata ending is, you see here, fatah. Wal akhawati. Wal akhawati. Akhawati is sound feminine plural. Because akhawati is sound feminine plural and it is mansoob, so it will take a hair kasra. Even it is mansoob, when it will be mansoob, it will take hair kasra. Both are mansoob here. Indeed, the brother and sisters are at home. Remember that the nasab and jar ending are the same in this sound feminine plural form. For the sound feminine plural form, nasab and the jar ending, it is same. It will take kasra. When it is mansoob, it will take kasra, and when it is majroor, that it will take kasra. Inna talibati fil hafilati. Talibati and hafilati, they both are feminine, sound feminine plural. But inna talibati, at-talibati is mansoob because of inna. Because of inna, it is ismu inna and it is mansoob. And in the mansoob form, it is also taking kasra. Now we go to the second part of the lesson, of the sentence. Fil hafilati. Fi is harf jar, preposition. Fi is preposition, so al hafilati is ismun majroor. Al hafilati here is majroor, taking kasra. Both are taking kasra. Mansoob also taking kasra and majroor also taking kasra here. So the ending of sound feminine plural in mansoob and jar is the same with the kasra. Here at-talibati is mansoob because of inna, and al-hafilati is majroor because of the preposition fi. But both have the kasra ending. Both have the kasra ending. This is sign of the kasra. When you see this I, it is kasra. And when you saw A, it is fatah. And when you saw U, it is dhamma. Okay, we move next. Now, we have learned that ra'aituka means I saw you. Ra'aitu, I saw. First part is ra'aitu, I saw. Ka, you, I saw you. And ra'aitu, I saw. Who, him. Ra'aituka, I saw you. And ra'aituhu, I saw him. Now we learn the use of the pronouns of first person. First person is, we say it in Arabic, mutakallam. First person is mutakallam. You saw me. You saw me. Ra'aita. Ra. Ra'aita. Ra'aita, you saw. Ni. Raitani, you saw me. This is ya mutakallam. This ya is ya mutakallam. Raita ye, but we add here with an extra noon. Before the ya mutakallam, we add here an extra noon, which we call it noon vikaya. Why we add it, you will know in a while. Raitani, you saw me. So this ni, it means me. Khalaqanillahu, khalaqani, khalaqani, khalaqa, he created. Khalaqa, he created. Khalaqa ni. Noon is noon vikaya. This is not a part of ya mukallam. Khalaqani, we added an extra noon here. Why we added? Just we will learn here. Khalaqani, khalaqa, he created me. He created me. Khalaqani Allahu, Allah created me. Sa'ala, nil mudarrisu. Sa'ala. Sa'ala. He asked. Sa'ala, he asked. Noon is noon vikaya. This is not a part of ya. Sa'alani, he asked me. So, Sa'alani, he asked me. Sa'anil mudarrisa, the teacher asked me. Now we will learn about this noon. This noon, why we are adding here this noon with the ya mutakallam. This pronoun, the pronoun of the first person is only ye. This is ye. This is ye. This I with the cap is ye. The pronoun of the first person is only ye, but an noon is added between the verb and the pronoun I, pronoun ye. This is sign of ya mutakallam. This is sign of ya mutakallam. We call it ya. But an noon is added between the verb. This is a verb, sa'ala. Sa'ala is verb. Khalaqa is verb. Ra'aita is verb. So, noon is added between the verb and the pronoun. Ya is pronoun. This ya is a pronoun here. So, this noon, we are adding between the verb and the pronoun. Why we are adding? So that the final vowel of the verb may not be affected due to ye. As we know, yusa is raitu. For masculine, raiti. Raiti for feminine. Raiti for feminine. If we say ra'aiti, if we don't add this noon, then what it will be? It will be ra, yai, ra, I, this ta, and we will add here ye. So it will be raiti. Its sound will be same with the raiti. You hear this raiti and this raiti. So it will be mixed. When we will pronounce, the listener cannot differentiate what we are talking. Either we are talking about the second person, feminine, either we are talking of the first person, singular. That's why we add here this extra noun. That's why we add here an extra noun for the first person singular to differentiate between Ra'aiti and this Ra'aiti. So it will become Sa'alni, Khalaqani, Ra'aitani, Ra'aitani or Ra'aitini. If this is Ra'aitani, Tani, Tini, okay, this Ra'aitini. You feminine Sami, Ra'aitani, you feminine, Ra'aita you for feminine. So it means you feminine Sami. So this noun we add to differentiate between the Ra'aiti and easy to understand. If you say Ra'aiti or Ra'aiti, the Arabic phonetic system requires the omission of the vowel or a vowel fatha or kasra before Yi, before the Ya Mutakallam. So the verb in the both cases become Ra'aiti. And the difference between the masculine and the feminine will be lost. Because there will be no difference between the masculine and the feminine. So we will add an extra noun to create a difference here. That is why noun is inserted between the verb and the noun and the pronoun. This noun is inserted between the verb and the pronoun. This one, all this noun, this one, all three nouns. This we add with the first person mutakallam. This we add with the first person mutakallam. We don't add with every pronoun. This noun is called the noun of protection. Noun of protection. It has no meaning. It has no meaning. We just add here to protect and to create a difference. And we call it noonul viqayati. Noonul viqaya, the noun of protection. It protects the it protects the meaning of the sentence here because it protects the final vowel of the verb. It protects the final vowel of the verb. Final vowel of the verb from omission. What is the final vowel? Is ya mutakallam. It protects final vowel of the verb, which is ya mutakallam. This ya. Sorry, not ya. The final vowel of the verb is sa'ala, khalaqa, ra'aita. This is the final vowel of the verb. Final vowel of the verb. Even English has noun of protection. In English, there is also a noun of protection. We say a book, but an aunt with a noun to avoid the clash of two vowels. So, okay. How to say in Arabic, how beautiful is this car? Now we will learn about the fi'lul ta'ajjub. Fi'lul ta'ajjub. How we can say in Arabic, how beautiful is this car? What a beautiful car this is. We can translate both. Both are correct. What a beautiful car is this? How beautiful is this car? Both are the correct. You use what a beautiful, or you use how beautiful is. Both are okay, both are fine. Ma ajmala hazihi siyarata. Ma ajmala, how beautiful, what a beautiful. Ma ajmala, how beautiful. Ma ajmala, what a beautiful. Hazihi siyarata, this car. How beautiful is this car? How beautiful is this car, or what a beautiful car this is. This is called fi'lul ta'ajjub, ma ajmala. The verb of wonder. In English we call it verb of the wonder. Verb of wonder. And has the form ma of Allahu. Ma of Allah. One can use the pronoun who or any other nasab pronoun and replace it by a mansub noun. Ma of Allahu. This who we can replace. We can use other pronouns also. We can use ka, we can use ki, we can use ha, we can use any other pronouns that we have learned. So all the pronouns, we attached pronouns we can use here, and the attached pronouns, okay, and any other nasab pronouns or replace it with the mansub noun. We can use pronoun and we can use noun also. Noun and pronoun we both can use here. Ma ajmala, ma at yabaka, how good you are. Ka is a pronoun. Ka is a possessive pronoun of anta. Ma atyabaka, how good are you? Ma afqaraha, how poor she is. Afqaraha, we are using here pronoun. How poor she is. Ma aksaran najuma, an-nujuma is mansub and a noun. This is a noun. This is not a pronoun. We can use noun and we can use the pronouns. Ma aksaran nujuma, how numerous the stars are. Ma ashala hazad darsa. Ad-darsa, this is noun. Ma ashala, how easy. Hazad darsa, this lesson. So these are an-nujuma and ad-darsa. They are noun, mansub noun. Their ending is mansub, and it will be on the pattern of af'ala. 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 So ending of a noun will be mansub. An-nujuma ad-darsa. And if we add pronoun, that pronoun will also be mansub here. Next is, we have learned in the first book about the vocative noun. Ya, we call it ya. And we learn when we use ya, the noun lost the tanween. Hamidun, Hamidun, Muhammadun, Khalidun. But when we use ya, then its tanween lost. It become Ya Hamidu, O Hamid. Ya Bilalu, O Bilal. Ya Ustazu, O teacher. Ya Waladu, O boy. So they all have lost their tanween ending. They are the proper noun. They are the proper noun. They have lost their tanween ending. Without ya, Hamidun, Bilalun, Ustazun, Waladun. But when we use a vocative noun, vocative harf, ya, harfun nida, we call it harfun nida. Then it lost its tanween and it take only single dhamma. Now, if the noun after ya is mudaf, it is mansub binta. Actually, this is bintu Bilalin. This is bintu Bilalin. Bintu. This is Fatah. Bintu Bilalin. Bilal's daughter. Bintu Bilalin. Bilal, daughter of Bilal. Bilal's daughter. When we use ya, mudaf have a fatha, it will be mansub. This ya will change, this dhamma will change into fatha and it will be mansub. Ya binta, mudaf will change. Mudaf will be mansub when we use ya before the mudaf. Ya binta, ya ukhta, ya bna, ya rabba, ya abda, ya aba. Ya aba. Why this is ya aba? This is Abu Bakr. This is Abu Bakrin. And this ya, this waw we have learned in the first book. We add with Abu, with Akhu, with Famu, with 5 special nouns, we add this extra waw when they are in a nominative case. When they are in a nominative case, we add an extra waw. When they are mansub, then we don't add this waw. Abu, this is Abu. It will be Aba. When it is mansub, it will be Aba. Because we have learned when it is mansub, kitaban, kalaman, we add, it is mansub and we add alif. Kitabun, kitabun. Simple. Kitabun. When it is mansub, what we add? Kitaba, and we add an extra alif. Kitaban. We simply write this alif, but we don't pronounce this one. It becomes kitaban. Kitaban. So when it is mansub, we will add alif. We will. So ya aba, because of the ya, it become aba. Abu Bakr become Aba Bakrin. Ya Aba Bakrin. O Abu Bakr. And when it will be mansub, it will be Ya Abi. You will learn here. Okay. Ya Aba Bakrin. Note that the mansub form of Abu is Aba. Mansub form of Abu is Aba. Ya Rabbana, O our Lord. Okay. Next is, we have learned in the come. We have learned first book about the come. The noun after the come is singular and mansub. The noun after the come is singular and mansub. Kam kitaban, how many books? Kam kalaman, how many pens? So noun after the come will be singular and mansoob. Riyalan is singular. Kam riyalan indaka. How many riyals you have? But if there is a proposition, before come, ba is a proposition. Ba is a proposition. So if there is a proposition before the come, it will be become. Because of this proposition, we can write it riyalin. We can write it riyalin majroor. And we also can write it riyalan mansoob. Both are okay. You write it riyalan or you write it riyalin. Here both are okay. Fi kam yawman, fi kam yawmen. Yawman because of kam and yawmen because of the fi. So this is our lesson. Our time is over. The rest, inshallah, we will tomorrow. Illa liqai ma'as-salama. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
شكرا
Assalamualaikum
أستاذ.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih, Ustaz.
Sama-sama.